kitchen here, of course, different pendant lights, but they did the gourmet kitchen over here. As you can see, it's not completed, but different backsplash. You have the electric cooktop inside of the slide-in. Where the heck am I at today? I am so glad you asked. I'm out in Bradenton, Florida, East Bradenton to be exact, right off of Rye Road, and a brand new David Weekley community called Eastyln. I actually have a client out here about to do a to be built that found me on YouTube as well. So they have a couple inventory homes that are pretty much done, have April closings, no CDD community out here, and a low HOA of $121 per month. That does just include your common areas, you know, the maintenance, stuff like that. You do have reclaimed irrigation out here as well. And it's a small boutique community of 75 homes. And let me pan around. I'm just kind of standing back in some of the common area in the woods. There's lots all up here behind me. And you can see over here behind me as well. So I figured I'd just come over here. Obviously, it's a little different too. So come over here. And do this intro. So if you like home tours, stick around. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Bryan, and I specialize in helping people just like you relocate to the Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch parish areas. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out. I'd love to help you. My contact number is right here. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever is easier for you. Or you can scan this QR code right here. That will take you to my Calendly link where you can schedule a one-on-one Zoom call to discuss your real estate goals. But enough talking, let's start today's tour. All right, so this one is the Zander floor plan. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, plus it has a upstairs retreat is what they're calling it, basically a loft. This one has the extended lanai and a 2-car garage. 26 square feet, currently listed at $496,465. We pan around, show what it looks like over here. Then we will go inside and take a look. So love the stone on the front right here. Nice little grand entryway. So you come over here, you got this nice covered front porch area here. All right, let's head inside, take a look at this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. So you come in the front door, you have your Revwood flooring here. And then when you come in, it is covered here. And then as you can see, it opens up over there. But right here to the left, you're gonna have your flip-flop closet. And then to the right, you're gonna have a half bath. So you do have the tile floor in the half bath. Of course, your toilet, you have your toilet paper holder there. And then you have a vanity here. If you watch, you probably know, I wish they would just put in, a pedestal sink, not a vanity. As you can see, I was gonna say, I wish they would have had a vanity. I'm so used to wanting a vanity there that I just say it. So you come in, you have this little area here that you could put a little table here to drop your keys, your mail, you know, whatever. Let me know in the comments below, what would you use this area at the front of the home for? All right, so coming over here, let's head upstairs, then we'll come back down and finish. So you got the carpet on the stairs, of course your wood handrail here. You get up here to the top, you're gonna have a bunch of windows. So the 3 windows here, let me turn around real fast. You had all the windows on the side of the home to let a lot of light in. You have a little spot right here as well where you can put another little desk or something right here if you wanted to. And then right over here, this is where they're calling this as the retreat, but let's just be honest, call it a loft. But if you were to build it from scratch, you could turn this into the 5th bedroom if you wanted to. All right, heading down the hall, you're going to have a closet right here. And then this is labeled as bedroom 2. This one has an ensuite. and what I like to call a step-in closet instead of a full-blown walk-in closet. But then, like I said, you had your ensuite here, so you got the tile floor, you have the brown cabinets, the quartz countertops, all of your chrome fixtures, and then your white tile around your tub and shower combo. As you see the tape, they're still doing their final quality control. This one will be ready to close definitely in April if you wanted. All right, let's head out. Continue on down the hall. Right outside of bedroom 2, you're gonna have your air handler, the carrier air handler. And then this is labeled as bedroom number 3. And then you're gonna have just kind of your standard closet here. I do like that they have doors though, instead of the bifolds. And then coming out of bedroom 3 at the end of the hall, you're gonna have your second bath. Same tile, same cabinets, same quartz countertops we've seen, all the same fixtures. And then you have the white tile around your tub and shower combo. And then right over here, bedroom number 4. You see the little door there, that's to give you access to down below. So if you wanted to run, you know, some additional can lights or anything like that, you have access to get to the ceiling down below. And then you have your closet right here. All right, let's head downstairs, finish taking a look. I just love all the windows up here. Pretty cloudy day today, and there's plenty of light in here. All right, so we get down bottom of the stairs. Right here, this would be your dining area. Of course, you have the super tall ceilings. And then, of course, open to your kitchen. You got your quartz countertops on your island, those same brown cabinets that we've seen. Refrigerator would obviously go right there. Then you have your white backsplash. Let's see if these have soft closing. They do not. I guess on the drawers, do not as well. All right, so right out here, this will come out to your 2-car garage. You do have your rainbird on the wall right there for your irrigation. It is reclaimed water out here. You have your hurricane shutters in the corner, and then your water heater right there. Nice and tucked away. So coming in out of the garage, right here to the left is gonna be your laundry room. Switches back to the tile floor in the laundry room. First time I've seen a David Weekley home that does not do a fun, funky looking tile in the laundry room. All right, so back into the kitchen. In your island here, you have your single bowl undermount sink, your stainless steel Whirlpool dishwasher. And this is an electric community, so you have your electric Whirlpool slide-in range, your stainless steel Whirlpool microwave, of course your white tile backsplash. Let's see if this microwave is vented out. It is, so that's nice. And then I love the extended countertop because overall I think the kitchen's a little small, but it is what it is, I guess. I like the fact that you have a walk-in pantry, so nice size pantry here. I know people in the comments, get rid of the wire shelves. I agree with you, but it's not happening unless you do it. All right, into your main family room here. You do have your triple sliders, which we'll go outside and take a look in a minute. And then into your main suite. Come in, you got a different tile on the floor here. Got your dual vanities, still the same brown cabinets and quartz countertops we've seen. And then you have your super shower here. So you come in, it does step down a little bit right there. Got a different white square tile. And then of course your tile around the shower. Got your 2 transom windows. I do wish I would have put in a built-in wall niche. You can do that if you know, built from scratch kind of thing. So for the bathroom here, you have a couple options. You can see the way it is here with the super shower. The standard is just a regular shower. That's not the full length of this. You could also do the optional slide-in tub with a separate shower. So if you were to build it from scratch. With the inventory homes, it's, you know, they just pick and choose what they want to do, and you're at the designer's mercy, I guess. So you get your water closet there. And then of course, back here is going to be your walk-in closet with your shelves there for all of your towels and linens, since there's not a linen closet in the bathroom. All right, let's head outside, take a look at the covered lanai. So you come out here, have your covered lanai, and then show you the backyard. As you can see, being a 2-story, you have a much bigger backyard than the home next to it. Plenty of space back here if you wanted to put a pool in. The lanai, you can do optional extended lanai with the sliding glass doors. That's what they did here. If you didn't do the extended lanai, it's just a door instead of the sliding glass doors. But once again, this is the Zander floor plan. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Okay, this one's 2 doors down. I wanted to show you this because this is also the Zander, just a different front elevation. If you were to build, they have 3 different elevations you could choose from. This one is $519,505. All still the same, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, extended lanai, all that stuff. But there is a couple differences with the kitchen and the half bath. I'm just going here and show you just that part, but that's all. So we come in here, and of course it's a flipped elevation. So they did the funky tile in the half bath here. So that's one difference. And then a couple other differences. So in the kitchen here, of course, different pendant lights, but they did the gourmet kitchen over here. As you can see, it's not completed, but different backsplash. You have the electric cooktop inside of the slide-in range, stainless steel range hood. Then you have your wall-mounted oven and microwave. Same pantry. And then they did the sage green for the island. And then, I think the main bedroom it's all the same, just different color fixtures. So the other thing they did over here in the dining room is they added 2 additional windows. So of course you have all the windows up there, but that is the only real differences. Of course you have same big backyard with the extended lanai, all that good stuff. So that's just want to show you another option of the Zander. This is your friendly real estate reminder that if you're thinking about buying new construction, make sure you use a real estate agent. As nice and as knowledgeable as the sales reps are, they represent the builder and not you. So if I can ever help you, give me a call, shoot me a text. My number is right here on the screen.